Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the GM. I'm your guy, Boulanger. And up next, man, in this video, we're going to be discussing an article that I ran across last night, this morning, um, concerning Lamar Jackson and playing under the franchise tag. Now, you guys know I've been consistent with saying that he would not play under the franchise tag. But when I made my assessment, that was under normal conditions. That was under basic football off-season um, practices, right? That was without understanding that there would be collusion. That was without understanding that there would be market suppression. Um, that was based on um, no no knowledge or no revelation that there would be a league-wide conversation that the Baltimore Ravens would match any offer um, that's put out there for Lamar Jackson. Now, that's my own assumption. That's not anything that's been reported, but that's what looks like is happening. And so, I think what it's come down to is that Lamar Jackson has an ability to recognize. He's a smart kid. Has the ability to recognize that this league-wide blacklisting is real, and unfortunately, he was the next guy up and it had to happen to him. So the article headline reads Ravens QB Lamar Jackson would, in all caps, play under uh, the tag without a long term deal. And so this is by a pretty reputable organization, Sports Illustrated. The author is named David Harrison. Go check it out. But in the article, it just gave basic information that Lamar Jackson has been with the Baltimore Ravens for 5 years, and it would be a sad separation to see him and the Ravens part ways. That money requested by Lamar is the sticking point. That's kind of their stuck place while a long-term deal hasn't got done. And then Josina Anderson makes a couple of references in this article, and her reference I'll post on the screen so you guys can read it firsthand for yourself. But basically, she says that Lamar's love of the game is um, more important than getting a long-term deal done. That he's less likely, and this is my paraphrase or my insight into it, that he's more likely to play on the franchise tag than sit out because he loves the game and he loves his teammates. And I think all those things are true. That's who Lamar Jackson has been since he came into the league. I remember him, as a young kid, getting drafted and talk, the excitement, the humbleness that somebody would take a chance on him. And I remember him saying that the Ravens would get a Super Bowl out of him. And And he's kind of been that guy. He's kind of showed up for his team no matter who he was playing with or what he was playing with, regardless of whether the offensive play calling was trash, regardless of whether John Harbaugh was making good decisions in game management or bad decisions. He just, was a gamer. And, he's led them to 4 playoff appearances in his 5-year career and 1 playoff win. And I know that the playoff record may not be that great at 1-3, but uh, you still um, don't even have that. You don't even have no playoff appearances without Lamar Jackson. And so this kind of seems like this seems to be even more sad to me than even him leaving, because here's a guy who's done nothing more than ball when he's been healthy and on the field. And now it's time for him to get his just due, regardless of what you think about what he should make or shouldn't make, and regardless of whether we think that NFL players and NBA players, of course, make too much money, baseball players make too much money. It's all about entertainment, and there's no player more entertaining than Lamar Jackson. And so he is the reason why people pay big prices to walk through the turnstiles. And so he's done his job and put his team in the position to win. And so it's kind of this seems to be even more sad because now he's having to settle for, looks like, uh, a 1 year deal on the franchise tag, 32 million. That's a lot of bread. So I'm not tripping on that. But it just looks like, there is no protection financially um, for what he's done. He's going to be on another 1 year deal, and all the same risks are in place. And so, when you guys got guys like Daniel Jones who signs a deal, you got a guy like uh, um, Derek Carr who got a new deal after not getting it done excuse me, not Oakland but Las Vegas. You got a guy like Sam Darnold who even got picked up yesterday. Uh, you got a guy like Jimmy G who got a new deal, but then this guy, multi-year deal for Jimmy G, but then this guy who has done more than those guys can't get a deal. It looks like a real sad ending. Uh, even if he returns to Baltimore, um, it just looks like bad dealings on the Baltimore Ravens part. I get it; it's business. I understand all that, but it just looks like there should have been and could have been a different outcome. But definitely, I would love to have him back for sure in Baltimore, black and purple, uh, no doubt. But just for the sake of him being a human, um, and has really given the game his all, looks like he could have got you know better compensation for what he's done. And then my last assessment is if he does play on the franchise tag, what's going to be the outcome? What are they going to be able to put around him? you know so that's even a question as well. So hopefully something gets done. We know that free agency jumps off officially tomorrow, so we'll kind of get some more news, some updates and things like that, man. But let me know what you guys want me to know in the comment section, man. I'm your guy Boulanger. um, this is the GM, and I'm out.